Hello everybody, my name is Kreva and welcome back to episode 32 of our Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 3 as Germany. I left you off with the fall of France last time. After 33 days and 7 episodes of fighting, we've conquered France. Now the next step of the grand plan is to, well, I don't have a navy yet, so I cannot attack the United Kingdom until my navy is ready, and it will not be ready until March or April of next year, and then it needs to regain their strength. So I will have to wait for that to happen. So, and in the meantime, there is also this problem, that the troops that are on the border with yeah, we have less than half of the Soviet troops on our shared border, which is problematic. So what we're going to do is reinforce, and I've already set up most of my movements towards that end. And actually, I need to have these guys wait with that for now, just because. Oh wait, these are different ones, aren't they? Your core. Okay, yeah, I get it. No, you can move. The rest of them can move. What I've done is the entire, not the first army, the 6th army, which has 4 corps, each consisting of 4, so that's 16 brigades right now. We are going to divide along the coast, and the other one is Von Leep, which is also a defensive one, really, isn't it? Yeah, all these old guards. They shouldn't be going there either. So I do need another reserve. Well, let's count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, because border with Spain. Need to make sure nothing happens with Spain suddenly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's actually exactly enough, so that's good. And as soon as my garrisons finish their production, they're going to replace those forces. We're building 15 right now, so we are, well, it's actually fine because we need actual force on border and a garrison in Bayonne. So we need 14 garrisons, and we are building 15, so we have one left over that we can send into Norway, because we are going to be lacking one up here in Kirkenes. But hey, we have Finland now in the Axis, so that's for them basically to safeguard, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, so that is the current situation. We are building 15 garrisons, we need 14. In the meantime, we are sending our 6th army to keep track of that. I'm going to leave these 5 here until we have the 6th army in position. Now, we have more research available. Not a lot. So we currently have 42.16. That's a ton. Also, yeah, we should have a few, these two, we're going to reduce the priority to 0 in France because, well, France is not that, is Vichy France not a different entity, or is it still France? Yeah, it is a different entity altogether. Huh. So I'm going to put that on priority 1. Still, USA doing very good. German-American Bund is set to win the election at the end of this year. Still have more production in them. Upgrades doing fine. Reinforcement should now slowly just dwindle away because, well, we're not fighting right now. So it is just repairing stuff and reinforcing with people. Stuff is still being built, and once our forces are actually in position. So I've sent the 6th Army west to occupy France, basically. Going to take, once we have the garrisons, they're going to take strategic locations, such as Nantes needs some extra protection. Need some extra forces in here in the canal region as well, so probably going to add, actually that's not the worst idea I've had so far. So you as a corps, you can stick here right now. You are offensive. 2nd army, well, now you're going to be stuck with the 6th army. Are you getting a different leader. Takes a while to load them in all the time. You'll get a old guard, apparently an offensive old guard at Hulm. Good, and that leaves the second army with one shorter. Wonder where the second army is, we can check that here. Blaskowitz now has only 3 cores, so we definitely need 2 extra cores to be built. We have one down here in Yugoslavia. But they're part of 3rd Army right now. So let's just queue up 2 more cores, which is division. Infantry, infantry, infantry. And 1 artillery unit. Self-propelled. Ooh, rocket artillery. What's the difference between regular and rocket artillery? Regular artillery is better in soft attack, but we do have the research already done for that. Rocket is faster. Is more expensive in supplies. Requires less officers. That's decent. And build time is shorter. Let's look at the technology quickly. We are right now at... Yeah, that soft attack will actually increase by 0.6 more once we get that next level. And it will upgrade by 1 each level of rocket artillery. Probably going to do this research as well, but we'll see. Let's just build them with the regular ones right now. So regular artillery, I need 4 parallel. Yes, because 2 divisions is 4. So 2 of these... No, actually, hang on. 1 division is... Yes, it is correct. We'll check just to make sure, but I believe, yeah, it's twice 3 infantry, 1 artillery, and so that's good. Start production, remove an infantry, remove artillery, 1 anti-tank, double division. They're, by the way, very, very fast to build, and 1 anti-aircraft, double division, 100 days to, so 3 months if they were up on top in the build queue. We have our strategic bombers here. They are easier to produce than these panzer divisions, so I'm actually going to move them up to make that army done. I'm going to build more, by the way. It's not going to be the end of it all, because we also are going to have have stuff on the Hungarian and Romanian border probably. Right, our aircraft have arrived in the east already, including our paratroopers. Hungary would like to buy stuff. Tibet is aligning. Yeah, our paratroopers have arrived in Lodz, which is good. Together with okay, you guys, you can get off the plane for now. There we go, and you will be added to Oberkommando des Heeres instead of the other one. And we're going to need to do a lot of reorganizing of the Eastern Front before we can get anywhere. Because right now I already renamed Heeresgruppe B in back here. Where is it? Here. I've already renamed that to Heeresgruppe West. And we're going to have Heeresgruppe Nord, Heeresgruppe Mittel, and Heeresgruppe Süd, basically. Dividing it the same way that the Germans did once a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That is still our own world. Yeah. Biggest problems is supply of metal. We can hold out for 2 years at the current supply, which is good. Actually pretty decent, 2 years. More than 2 years. No, it's just under 2 years actually. And we can hold out longer with our rare materials. We have a ton of oil, so a really conversion into fuel should be fine. We shouldn't run out of fuel anytime soon. I'm more worried about our metal and our rare material supply at this point. So our troops, I've been strategically redeploying them all. So they 6th Army, everyone is going into Paris and just keeping the north. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's good. One of our submarines already docked in Le Havre to repair instead of going all the way back to Germany. Ecuador would be responsible for the convoy. I do love that. Ooh, there we go. That's good. In that case, I'm going to add another research. That's the entirety of France taking over. And it's going to be rocket artillery, ammunition. September 20th, which is in line with the other stuff I'm researching, which is good. Lots of stuff will be done in September, guys. Just warn. No, it's not that bad actually. But still, some stuff will be done. July as well. June still has 5 researches. Oh god, electronic computing. You're gonna have to see that one because that's going to be fun. Even more. Oh right, diplomacy can drop a bit more. Who are we still influencing? Oh, here it is. We're doing Sweden and Romania. Nationalist China is doing that themselves, which is okay, actually. They are still too neutral, though. Sweden is also too neutral. And yes, Romania is not neutral enough, but they are aligning themselves towards the Allies, which is not good. Convoy spotted, nothing happening. So Romania, I need to do some covert operations because they are not in charge right now. I can reduce UK to number 2. There we go. I need more spies. We are, because we're not fighting anymore, officers is not as important at the very moment. So let's recruit a couple more spies for a while. Just flood it with spies for a month or so while we upgrade and do other stuff. What is this? Okay, that's intercept. Air mode, we are still intercepting mostly Germany itself. And that would then be attacking Offenburg. That's not too bad. Anyway, go back here. I think you guys I'm going to send into Reims. Oh, good, light tank gun. So I'm going to rebase them to Reims and set up an intercept here. Because they don't often go here in the south, and if they do, they always come across this area anyway. So enough is being intercepted. Light tank gun advanced. Medium tank stuff is coming soon, but I can already start some. October 3rd, let's put you up there. There we go. Light tanks are now being upgraded. Reims, that's good. Ooh, another escort sunk. So this area, okay, you will circle. I want air intercepts. Yay big. Yeah, this should be fine. Continuous air intercepting. Yeah, that's a good area. Also, actually, I would love to build more aircraft to help with the invasion of Russia. More ships sunk. Now that we don't even have to sink any French ships either. Not even sure what happened to their fleets either. So this is a good thing for us. Actually, let's look at Spain. Where are you? You are up here, drifting towards us. Invite to faction. Still neutrality is the problem here. If I looked at Portugal, also neutrality, but I think if we had a chance to increase their threat, where's Portugal? It's down here. Yeah, you can increase threat, which if we do that long enough, then Spain would be too scared of Portugal and they would like to join us as well. USA. Rare materials. Ooh, that's a good one. I love that. I want more of those deals. Germany. Stuff is moving east and a little bit is moving west. Of course, there were already units still coming out of combat. They cannot instantly redeploy. Paris Army Division. Our 1st Infantry Division arrives in Paris. So I'm first letting them arrive, then I'm moving some towards the south, towards Spain. Infantry Division in Paris, good. Excellent. Actually, where is one? I think Halm is... Right, the core. Oh, it's the core I switched over, yeah. So, these guys should be... That's actually a good idea. This core is the one I'm sending south towards Bordeaux. Strategically redeploy. Army Corps and Von and Petzel can stay away. Rest of you to Bayonne. Be Von Schröder and Saint Palais. Strategically redeploy, and the last one to Oloron. Good, that's at least one of them out of the way and sending south. It's probably going to have to be a different reserve army as well down here than the one in the north. Military access. Ooh, transit rights. Artillery barrel and ammunition advance. Out of fear of our mighty army's nationalist, Spain has offered us military access, which you have decided to accept. Artillery barrel and ammunition. Artillery is stronger. Medium tank reliability. Done in October as well. Strategic rocket development. That would be this one. Yes, get going on these. Actually, does it say it just needs skill and rocket science? If we were to build this, we would gain practical rocket skill. Yeah, that's something different. But I think we can just work on a level 2 of those, just for funsies. Why I just used that word, I do not know. But I did. Our Sicherungs divisions are done at the end of the month, a few. And here's actually a full interceptor squad ready for deployment on the Eastern Front. Lovely. Some destroyers coming in here. Good. Ooh, yeah, I need to think of... So, okay, so 2 days for electronic computing machine. Theoretical jet engine is now December 3rd. Remember December 3rd. Oh, that's a small one. Yeah, they just offered a much bigger deal, so... Oh, hello, fuel is at max. Infantry. That's good. Baltische Flotte. Ooh, fancy. Ah, yes, with a cruiser. No, I mean, Jesus, what am I saying? With an escort carrier. And a CAG. And another escort sunk. Well, so Sweden. Still not far enough towards us. And, of course, yeah, they're trying to stay neutral-ish. Finland is now ours, so they should be drift axis member and will not drift. Excellent. Gangxi click. Nationalists. Persia is drifting towards us. Not enough people angry with them. Peru. Neutrality. Ooh. That's fun music. That's a very American style World War II music. At least it sounds something that is just that you could have heard in Captain America, for instance, which is a superhero movie set during World War II in Europe partially, and of course America, because he's Captain America. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so right. Don't think it was the smartest to move them, but okay, whatever. These guys can start taking this route. So, Lille is where the HQ will be. One in Bruges, which will be this guy. Then they there. And the last one in Dieppe. That's one. Then there's this force. You will be Le Havre, Cherbourg, Saint-Malo. So I want the HQ to be in Saint-Cloud. I want Le Havre strategic redeployment for this force. To Cherbourg I want Jodl. Saint-Malo I want Friesner. And to Brest I want Von Pfeffer Wildenbruch. And these are the armies, and this guy, good. You, where are you going? It appears you're going to Koningsberg, so you can follow now. Actually going along the coastline as well, which is interesting. You're not moving either, so you should be Lorient, Saint-Nazaire, Nantes, and La Rochelle. So I will set up headquarters in Nantes for Janneke and for Hakel. Lorient, I want Andreas. Saint-Nazaire, I want Jan. The last one to La Rochelle. They should start moving as soon as they are ready to move again, basically. There we go. So December 3rd was where our tech was for theoretical jet engine, I think it was. Now it's November 26th, so that one went up by a week. But that's the only one left in November now. So yeah, July just... Wow, not a lot left in August even. Wow. Basically, research just sped up by 5%. That's what it does. Let's think. Desert warfare is... The problem is it's expensive to upgrade. That is, of course, the problem. Infantry everything at 1942. That's good. Over here, yeah, I could do rocket carriage and sights. I think it's much more beneficial to start working on some of this stuff. Or actually this is actually more interesting to me. Large warship radar is the one, because they can be upgraded in the middle of a battle, in the middle of a war. Ships can't be upgraded, but the radar... Hello! I saw you coming in, and we're taking you on. Ah, these are the ones that went to Reims, of course. Where the hell did they go? 6th Army is in Paris, so Heeresgruppe West under von Rundstedt should be there soon too. But he should be replaced by someone else. I want a high skill though, so I want von Wijks to take over. And von Rundstedt will basically be taking over one of the new forces in the east. Hokely Grand. Ah, that's this guy. Good. Excellent. You are out of range for most people. I think if I sent you to Copenhagen, it could be fine. But it's unlikely. It's very unlikely. But just supply line issues. You are going to stick here anyway. Don't want to replace these forces in there. Heeresgruppe West has arrived in Paris. So now it's just waiting for the rest of them to move out. Medium tank engine advance. That's this one. Industry, I would like to start on industrial efficiency. August 1941. Oof. Yeah, it's too far ahead. I cannot afford it. Adult supply production, though, that's a good one. October 4th, October 3rd even. Yeah, supply production means you produce more with less IC, so you don't need as many. And we are still producing so much that supplies is actually almost at 0 anyway. Upgrades. Oh yeah, we have gotten a lot of upgrades just ready to do on everyone. Yeah, the movement through France is being done. Le Havre has arrived. Good. Yes, everyone is already moving. Vichy France, given a lot of energy for some money. Dieppe. Where is Dieppe? Hang on, where is it? Oh, here. Ah. Lille have arrived. The HQ is that. Turkey stopped aligning towards the Soviet Union. Okay, so where is Turkey? Is over here. Drifting towards us. Yeah, still too far away with neutrality, but it would open up another delicious front with the Soviet Union. That's true, but I think it's too late to impress them now. How's our intelligence doing? Very well, actually. Romania. hopefully we can support a revolt there soon. And let's Soviet Union. They're probably quite whoa, they have a very high unity. So I want to boost this spy priority up and start to disrupt national unity there. Need to get that started. Holy crap, National Socialist League is quite high up as well. Wow, interesting. Yeah, let's support our party in England as well. Probably won't have to do it anymore in the USA once the election has been done. Means we can slow down a lot of our tech stuff. And I should have still done Portugal, shouldn't I? Yeah. Because Spain on the diplomacy wheel, still a bit far away, but we can sure influence them to make sure they come back down a bit more towards us. The intelligence, I need Portugal. Where's Portugal? Here's Portugal. Support, no, increased threat at maximum priority. And what else do I need to do then? Do we need to do anything else? Yes, 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 of course. Diplomacy. Back up to 6. Officers can be done at a later stage again. Just mass produce officers when we don't need the tech as much. 1941 is a meager year for tech, so... Ooh, another ship sunk. So we're going to try and force nationalist Spain into the Axis alliance. Not the allies, but you get my drift, I suppose. Where are you going? Oh, wait, you're not going to Bruges. Ah, yes, they were the latecomers. They are going towards... Oh, they shouldn't go. Whoops, they should all be going to Warsaw, apparently. Going to add them to the middle group, then. Yeah, we need... Let's start counting, actually, so I know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I need at least 22 regular army corps. Which we shall have, actually, so that's not that big of an issue. I mean, 22 corps is 4 armies. Yeah. Should be, isn't it? Yeah, it's 22, so 5 corps in 1 army. So yeah, it's 5 armies basically. Ah, good. Cherbourg. Ooh, what arrived in Köln? Oh, interceptors. I guess. So where are the enemy flights? Nowhere in sight. Oh, look at the token force that... God damn it. Yeah, they're stuck in a loop now. Air intercept. This area should be fine. So this area, well, actually I want a little bit bigger. So there you go. That should figure out that area again. Good. Medium tank gun advance. So that's this one. Very good. Let's do something more with doctrines because Schwerpunkt December. Wow. 6 months for a 10. That's so quick. How long would it take to do operational level? Oof, February. No, thank you. That's way too long. Schwerpunkt number level 4 is being done. Blitzkrieg is also... Oh, right. We were doing that for a long time already. Should actually be almost done. July much. Okay. So now it's just... let's skip towards the next month. 2 more fleets. Engagements. Saint-Malo, La Rochelle, Plymouth. Siam is mobilizing. Nantes and Nantes. Actually, diplomacy. Ah, hang on. Yes! Japan has annexed French Indochina. And Siam is mobilizing. It is a puppet of Japan. So very good for Japan. Now they're also bordering England as well. Saint-Nazaire. Almost everyone is in range in position on the French coast. Oh, hello, Betuwe. Whoa, they've been engaged early. That sucks for them. Let's just look at it. Wow, a half strength being shot down like crazy. If we can engage that flight again. There we go. We might actually destroy this one. Oh, so close to destroying a complete aircraft. Oh, still nothing. Whoa, they're flying all the way to Leipzig. But they're going to fly back. Engage. There we go, above Nijmegen. 13.8. 12.4, and stuff is arriving in the east. Huh. Look, they're now shooting at the other two aircraft as well. That takes a long time to repair fully. Anyway, it looks like we have taken almost everything on the... we have taken every port on the Atlantic coast, just pushing more units towards Spain to just ensure everything is well down there. And we've also had our garrison arrive up here, which is good. So, the Atlantic defenses are for now in position. Yeah, we might actually... What we might do is... we have one coastal fortress here. We have no coastal fortress in Calais, so that needs to be fixed. Definitely need a coastal fortress in Calais. I mean, there's one in Brest, there's one in Lorient, there's one in Nantes. There isn't one in Calais, which is weird. Also, Le Havre can have one too. And that's about it. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Our armies are almost all arriving in Poland and in East Prussia. And then we can start redividing them along the lines and see how we stack up against the Russians right now. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.